U.S. trade report accuses China of unlawful trade practices. The latest annual survey of trade completed by the Office of the U.S. Trade Representative, USTR, reports widespread illegal appropriation by China of U.S. intellectual property and technology and other unlawful trade and economic practices and policies. The report suggests China engages in many unfair and anti-competitive trade practices, including lax environmental and labor policies and state subsidies that ultimately harm U.S. companies and put them out of business. Specifically, USTR faults China's labor policies that prohibit such things as union organizing and bargaining collectively. Additionally, the U.S. State Department estimates China holds approximately 2 million citizens in labor camps where they are forced to perform labor. The report also cites various illegal activities China employs to support its industries and economy. These include unlawful appropriation of intellectual property and technology. For example, various licenses govern the use of U.S. intellectual property, and China often violates the terms of these licenses by using intellectual property long after the licenses have expired. Furthermore, the U.S. in early 2022 accused the Chinese government of stealing vast amounts of proprietary information across a broad swath of U.S. firms and industries. China also pressures U.S. firms operating in China to transfer technological knowledge and processes to their Chinese counterparts. China in part accomplishes this by systematically acquiring or investing in U.S. companies, which ultimately transfers to China advanced U.S. technologies. The report also discusses the manufacture of counterfeit products in China, noting China exports such pirated goods throughout the world. In the United States, China's counterfeit goods comprise 83% of all counterfeit goods seized. The report does suggest U.S.-China trade relations have solidified and progressed since January 2020, when both parties signed the U.S.-China Economic and Trade Agreement. Nevertheless, the report concludes global trade has unfairly been harmed and distorted by China's anti-competitive behavior, which negatively impacts U.S. consumption, production, and investment. Chinese press characterizes the U.S. report as a package of disingenuous lies that does nothing more than provide the U.S. with a means to intimidate China, who it views as hostile and disinclined to yield to U.S. pressure and power. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. It helps others find our content. And please visit Econobits.com for a list of resources and references.